Sarika.
Hi,
Very nice
namaste.
to meet you and see you again.
Good to see you too, Jody. And
Yeah.
thanks for having
So,
me.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jody?
Good. It's kind of an odd day today with the Russians invading Ukraine this morning.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's the day that we end up meeting, you know? Um, it's kind of a significant day in history.
Yep,
Yeah.
a lot of turmoil.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about all that? Is it like, do you think it's going to be really
Everyone
bad?
should take pen to paper rather than taking weapons.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just like each other more, right?
That's the best way to. That's the biggest dare anyone can have.
Yeah, I totally agree. So let's talk about you. Would you like to share your background and
Sure. So I am a doctor by profession. I have been doing charity. Basically, I run a business on Etsy wherein I make crochet items, I sell them, and whatever proceeds I get, I donate it to various charities, particularly those supporting kids in need.
yeah,
So that's what I do. But art has been an integral part of my life since beginning. So it's not just crochet. I have also dabbled into sketching, painting, and now I have started. It has been a while, but I am writing. So crochet is like you sit for hours and you are. It's more of a meditative hours that you sit. So you get to think a lot, and that's when I thought, let me bring my thoughts down to paper. And lo and behold, I found I can write.
yes, you can. Um, so crochet for you is a form of meditation.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Do you listen to music while you're doing it, or you just sit in
Yeah,
quiet?
I listen to books. I listen to music. So yeah, it's a lot of thinking, lot of listening.
Yes.
I am an introvert, so it this hobby kinds of complements my nature.
Yes.
To yeah,
I understand that.
hours and.
Yeah. So do you knit too?
I knit. It's restricted to making simple scarves. That's all I do. Mostly, if I have to say make hats, decorative hats or decorative wraps, that's when I take crochet hook to explore.
Oh, okay.
Explore.
Oh, okay. Do you and you sell your stuff on Etsy? You
Uh,
said? Is it
yes.
under your name, your site?
It's under the name Art in Crochet.
Okay, Art in Crochet by
Uh-huh.
Sharika.
Yeah.
I really love the peace pillows that you made. The orange is the perfect color for peace. Also, I just love it. How much is that for? That $15 a pillow?
Yeah, it depends on the size of the pillow. So it goes from 12 inches to I think 20 inches.
Okay,
So yeah,
beautiful.
thank
I
you.
love it. I also like your planters that you hang plants from.
Uh-huh.
You macrame too?
I macrame, yes.
And what is macrame? How's that different from crocheting?
Well, you don't need any hook. Your hands are enough.
Oh, so it's just basically a bunch of knots.
Yes, bunch of knots.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. So you crocheted before you started writing poetry,
Yes.
but you also write children's books that go along with your crochet toys.
Yes, I used to write stories, specifically for children. Everything crochet is basically everything that I do for children. It started with making character hats for kids,
Mm-hmm.
Finding Nemo, or uh, the Lego characters. Um, so any characters that kids enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
I used to make. So anything I do is basically for kids.
Yes. And
Yeah.
you also, do you have a foundation or something that you donate, a charity that you work on?
There are various, there's a list of charities that I send my proceeds
Mm-hmm.
to. It's basically like cancer hospitals and orphanages and, you know,
That's nice.
World Food Organizations. So, yeah, Autism Speaks.
That is really, really kind.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let's talk about your poetry. How did you get into poetry, and what what is your main message in your poetry? And what is your theme? Is it romance? Does it shift? Like how do you?
Yeah, so basically it's love. I can introduce myself as a hopeless romantic. So yes, my poetry is based on love. It's based on life. It is based on philosophy. So yes, it's combination of the three.
I find most of your poetry is very romantic and lyrical and philosophical all at the same time. I'm
Yeah.
a hopeless romantic also. I'm an introvert also. I really identify with your poetry. The rhythm of your poetry is so beautiful. Like, where does that come from? It's just in your head, that rhythm, or is it some musical thing that you do? Are you a musician, or?
I am not a musician. I sing. I definitely sing, but that's where it comes from because I listen to a lot of music, and after some time, you think that way. You think
Yes,
lyrically.
yes.
You listen so much that you automatically think lyrical. So that's where you see the rhythm in my poetry.
And you're originally from India, and I love Bollywood movies, and I think that's where I connect with your poetry. It's very
Yeah, our Bollywood drama is rich with music. Our culture is rich with
oh,
music. There is there are songs and there are dances for every occasion in life. So you know, as Indians, we love to sing and dance,
I,
whatever occasion.
I I grew up watching it, and I remember having a little tiny record of just music from movies that were popular at the time in Thailand. That were Bollywood. I didn't know what they were saying, but I just would play it as loud as I could because when they start getting that high pitched singing, like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
so beautiful. Do you sing like that?
I try to.
So pretty, so pretty. Um, and so, do you have your poetry published?
I have them published in various anthologies. I have them published on various mediums. I still am reaching out to various publications, so it's a work in progress.
So, how many poems do you need for a book? And is it all the same theme throughout, or how does that work?
Uh, it's. I mean, I haven't reached out to as for a book publication as of yet. But yes, I have been submitting a few of my poems that I think stand out, and I have various acceptance.
Mm.
Regarding book, I still am working on it. I I think I need a theme. wherein I can, from start to finish, there is a theme running through the entire book.
Okay.
So I'm still working on it.
Okay. I can't wait for that. So have you been published in magazines and on the internet? Is that where you?
Yes, various magazines, um, various publications. So it's every time I find that there's a publication that is open for submissions, I make sure that I'm submitting my poems.
Oh, okay. That's exciting.
Every one acceptance, there might be 10 or 20 rejections, but I never get disheartened. It's not that your poetry is bad. It's more like they have so many submissions that they can only pick few at a time.
Right.
So I'm sure that I'm giving it a try next time. So yeah.
So you have a website too, right? That's is it art? Is it under your name, or is that Art and Crochet website also?
I'm on WordPress, wherein I have various tabs to my various social media pages.
Okay.
So it's Spin a Yarn Tell a Tale, WordPress.com.
Okay.
So that's where I compile everything, because when you are like at all the places, you need one place wherein you have organized everything.
So would you like to read some poetry to us? I mean, I would love for you to read some poetry to us.
Definitely. So recently my mother passed away, and when I visited home, I had like different feelings, and I penned them down. So I would like to read them to you. The poem is Home. Here an era echoes, an old song on slopes of silver and crimson descending hills, where days rush blitz and hours ride turtleback, conversing erstwhile memories. The eyes that have cached my spring, my blooming, and colors of my dreams. The place I call home.
So did you just go home recently to India?
Yeah, it was last year in November.
After COVID slowed down and was almost done.
Yeah, once I had the chance to go.
Yeah, and how was that? How was India during COVID? Did everyone have masks on there?
Yeah, everyone had their mask on. There's a vaccination drive too. Everyone is in their booster dose now. So
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
it's good.
It was the Delta wave that was the killer.
Yeah.
It took everyone by surprise.
How long does it take you to get from your home now to your home in India? How many hours does that take?
It takes anywhere from 24 to 30 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not how long it takes.
It's a long
forever. You're right. It seems forever. I remember landing in Bangkok. We still had 8 more hours to go.
And it's exhausting.
Yeah, you're so tired. But then you know, even when you get home, it takes a while to even.
Yeah, it's a change of day and night.
Yeah, it's completely opposite. 12 hours.
It takes a while to get into the rhythm.
Yes, I want to visit India and see the Taj Mahal. Have you ever seen the Taj Mahal?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. It's just so beautiful.
It is.
Is it surrounded by water? Like a moat? Like
yeah.
So gorgeous. I can't even imagine what that would be like. I'm gonna that's on my bucket list. Did you write more poetry? Did you want to read more?
Yeah.